Welcome to Smashville.
Kostitsin right side half wall. Feeds it left point. Weber knocks it down. Up top. Weber forces it through. He scores!
The boys are back.
Fisher's going to go. Fisher is going to go with Ryan.
Weaving on the left side. Trying to get around BX with the back. And he scores!
Weber broke the stick of the defender out on him.
Cross 8 feet. Rene diving. Got a piece of it. Rebound. Cleared out.
This is Nashville Predators hockey with Tom Callahan, Stu Grimson, and Willie Donick on the Fifth Third Bank Nashville Predators Radio Network.
Weber and another broken stick of the score.
Let's play hockey.
And welcome into the Scott Trade Center here in St. Louis, Missouri. Tom Callahan, Stu Grimson, and once again, Stu, we find ourselves here in St. Louis. Second time in a little over a week, but it's the last time.
Wait a minute. You mean there's another team in the NHL other than St. Louis?
I've heard there's at least one or two more. It's been quite the journey for the Preds. 7 games away from home. That ends tonight. And it did not start out all that well, although they did win in Minnesota, but then came down here, got shut out by the Blues, struggled a little bit, then have pulled it together. Shootout wins against Los Angeles and San Jose heading into tonight's game.
Yeah, and if you told me at the front end, Tom, listen, you're going to go out on this road trip, you're going to average about 1.5 goals per game, how do you think you're going to do? I think you would have predicted a very dismal record. This club, remarkably, has played quite well given the circumstances. Struggling to find offense, as we discussed with Willie, but really has buckled down in its own end, played very well, has not given up a lot in its own end, and has come away with a very strong record in spite of the anemic offense.
Great news for Nashville tonight with Marty Erat back in the lineup.
Sure is. Of course, Marty suffers a slap shot to the side of the foot and had swelling to the point where he couldn't put it back inside of the hockey boot. And things have turned around to the point where Marty appears to be in fine form. Once that swelling dissipates, Tom, once you can comfortably fit it in a boot, you're good to go. He's got no lasting problems.
And Yaroslav Halak not available for St. Louis tonight. In net, it will be Brian Elliott. Halak has a groin issue, is not expected to be available until Friday. But Elliott's the guy who came in when Halak got pulled. It was 3-0, I think, at that point, Nashville. Or the Blues fought their way back, ended up winning in a shootout. Elliott hasn't allowed a goal against Nashville this year.
Well, and look at last year, Tom. You know, these guys combined for a .929 save percentage. They were the best in the league. You could make the argument last year, given the way it went for this club, that you had two number one goaltenders. So, you know, no hardship for the Blues to have this one option. That is to put Brian Elliott up against the Nashville Predators tonight.
Elliott against Rene tonight should be a tremendous goaltending duel, and we will have the drop of the puck for you on this one when we return to the Scott Trade Center in St. Louis. Blues and Preds are coming your way next on the Fifth Third Bank Nashville Predators Radio Network.